At David's Bridal, love is in every stitch. From the initial sketch to the final details, each style is designed with exquisite craftsmanship. Turn those prom dreams into reality with David's Bridal. Every prom dress features handcrafted details filled with love. Create the perfect prom look in person with the help of their expert stylists, and feel David's Bridal's commitment to making everyone feel special, no matter their budget. Sign up for Diamond Loyalty to save 15% on your first purchase. Earn points towards special rewards and more at davidsbridal.com.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots, you need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
The next time you fly, upgrade your comfort to Emirates Premium Economy. Sink into soft leather seats with raised leg rests and adjustable headrests. Elevate your dinner plans with delicious regional dining, all served with complimentary premium drinks. Enjoy endless entertainment with up to 6,500 channels, including live sports. There's no other premium economy like it. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese had many great things. Maple-flavored griddle cakes isn't one of them. McDonald's breakfast comes first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The all-new 2025 Nissan Armada Pro 4X provides freedom. Freedom to explore, to go wherever you want, with your whole crew and all your toys. With a twin-turbo V6 engine, 8,500 pounds of towing capacity, and seating for 8, this unshakable fortress of a vehicle is built to take you on your next adventure. Drive the all-new 2025 Nissan Armada today. Learn more at nissanusa.com. Intelligent four-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
They say love happens when you least expect it.
Oh,
I know.
That could be true.
I think I'm always expecting it.
Oh, that's the problem.
And that quote isn't just talking about the honey bucket outside of Port Authority. Because I was not expecting what happened in there.
I don't think anybody was.
Yeah.
Not
Put
mad
the
either,
honey in
though.
that.
But it is also kind of unexpected to fall in love live on the radio with millions of strangers listening in. And that's what we're hoping happens today. With another edition of Blind Love Is.
Yay!
If you've never heard it before, we've got two single listeners who've emailed us to do other things on the show. Sometimes they wanted a second date update that didn't work out, or they wanted to be in a different dating segment. But they have agreed to meet for the very first time right here on our show.
Dude, we're getting to a point where people are emailing us, asking us to set them up.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
It's funny because, that's like the scraps of the scraps.
Yeah, because the apps are that bad.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that's why.
But the whole thing is they've never seen each other. They don't know anything about each other beforehand.
Ooh.
We're just putting them together to see if sparks fly, just like they did in that porta potty.
Okay. Oh, the porta potty should not be sparking.
Well, I think it's near its construction zone. Maybe that's what it was. But today we have two new people who are both open to meeting a total stranger. Their names are Sandra and Richie. Again, never spoken before this. This will be their first interaction. And we've encouraged them to try and ask each other fun questions.
Yeah, they work with our producer, right? To come up with some good stuff so they don't bore us to death.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure, that's the rude way to say it.
Yeah, well,
But,
small talk can be a little brutal if
Of
you don't help
course.
it along.
Well, let's not small talk amongst ourselves anymore. Let's just get right into this. We're going to put them together and find out if blind truly love is. All right, so here we go. I'm going to step away. We're all stepping away. Sandra.
I'm not stepping away. I'm expecting love right
Okay,
now.
yeah.
I'm just going to be quiet.
Okay, I'll lean slightly back.
Yeah.
Richie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Sandra, are you on the line?
Yeah, hey.
Perfect. Okay, we're done talking. Richie, say hi to Sandra. Go ahead.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. All right, hopefully this goes well.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited if you're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so I have a couple questions for you.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay. So I'm an animal lover. So I'm wondering, do you have any pets?
Good question.
Yeah, I've had 3 different cats, all in the last year, and they're all from a shelter. The first one was like a little too aggressive, so I had to bring him back.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. The second one, all right, you're going to think I'm weird here, but I felt like it was the ghost of my grandfather.
Huh?
Like, he kept trying to get into my cigar drawer, and it was just too weird. I think it was my grandpa, so I definitely brought him back.
What?
And then the third one, it's been going great so far. So, yeah, I stuck with him. What about you?
Yeah, I have a parrot. Yeah, and, as you know, I'm single, so she's kind of like my best friend, and we hang out and talk a lot.
Oh.
And we love listening to, like, this radio show together.
Oh.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
I bet they get along.
Wait, what?
I don't know if cats and parrots really get along great, but maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Your parrot could fly him around and stuff. It'd be great.
Okay. I mean, yeah, hopefully they wouldn't, like, fight or anything.
Huh.
All right, I have a question for you. If you could have dinner with anybody in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, that is a good question. Okay, I have to think about it for just a second. Do you have an answer ready to go for that one?
I actually do. I've thought about this a lot. If I had to pick 2 people, one would definitely be Nicolas Cage. I love his movies.
Oh, wow.
Who doesn't?
He's great.
And yeah, right? Who wouldn't want him at dinner?
Okay.
And then I would also want Bigfoot.
Oh.
God.
Why is that funny? You only ever see him in blurry photos. Like, it'd be cool to hang.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess if you believe in him, do you believe in him? You believe in Bigfoot?
What? You don't? What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
I don't. You know what? I guess I would just need to have an open mind on that one. I guess.
I mean, and I'd want to see who could eat more too between them. Because Nicolas Cage couldn't do anything.
Can do anything.
It would be
like,
quite
Bigfoot could obviously eat a lot, and I'd like to see them head to head.
Okay, yeah, I can see the logic there for sure.
Well, okay, so now have you thought about your answer? Who would it be?
Oh man. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be lame, but probably my parrot. There you go. Yeah,
but
I'd have
you could have dinner with anybody, and it's the one you have dinner with every night.
Aww.
No, I mean, it's not that, like, we have dinner every night, but I'm just, like, a routine person. And you know what? Yeah, actually, I lied. We do have dinner every night, and it's great.
and he's a cheap date, I guess, so.
It's like, I mean, yeah, actually a little more expensive than you would think because I like to cook her food, like, specifically, in a way. So, you'd be surprised. I could really break the bank.
I'm intrigued.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to step in here and just
at the parent dinner part?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It was getting so sexy.
I know. Yeah. Well, that was the reason. I was worried that maybe it was going to get too steamy. The arousal was going a little bit too hot. And remember, this is a children's show, so
I see.
let's pour some water on it.
I think it's a family show, Jeff, not a children's show.
Well, I'm sorry. What I meant was child-friendly.
I did not know.
It's not just for kids.
Don't talk about kids anymore.
You know what? Yeah. Maybe I should.
Like, good morning,
maybe I should stop talking. But there was a lot going on in that conversation. Some things, at least personally, I noticed.
Just like an episode of Miss Rachel.
Yeah. Let's review what we all learned today.
Okay.
Because I don't know about you, I heard lots of laughing on both ends.
Yeah, I will say there was that.
And laughter is good.
Yes.
The conversation flowed. Didn't mean they agreed on everything, but there was a back and forth.
And it was obvious he wasn't going to pick his grandpa to have dinner with. He didn't even want to live with him as a cat.
Wouldn't you keep your grandpa for the end of time and treat him well till he dies?
Hey, grandpas could be jerks too. Yeah,
leading interesting lives, both of them with some interesting answers. But at the end of the day, they both seemed like they were willing to compromise. They were open-minded with each other.
So I think they keep going. No?
I think so too, but again, that's not up to us. We always leave it up to our listeners to text in 78592 if you want to hear more from Richie and Sandra and continue their conversation.
I like it.
Yeah, please only text in if you're 18 and older, though, despite what Jeffrey says about our show.
Well,
I'm 5. I don't think they should date.
well, sometimes they're the best truth tellers, but that's okay.
Good point.
We're going to keep them on hold. We'll review the text board, and when we come back, we'll see if we continue with Richie and Sandra. Maybe more hot cat and parrot talk.
Maybe our parents will come on the phone.
Blind Love
be
is part 2. We're in the middle of a very hot but still child-friendly edition of Blind Love Is.
I was hoping you'd forget about that.
With Sandra and Richie, two of our listeners who've just met for the very first time on our show. And we found out they're both animal lovers.
Yeah.
Sandra is very close with her pet parrot, possibly a little too close.
Hey.
Meanwhile, Richie has gone through 3 different cats in the last calendar year.
Which is not something you should tell people.
No.
It's honest. He did return 2 of them to the shelter, one of which he believed was inhabited by the spirit of his dead grandfather. So
that one had to go. That one had to go the quickest.
yeah, pretty much par for the course for our show and our listeners. We did ask the audience to text in 78592. Do you feel the chemistry happening between these two? And should we continue? Because we do have other couples waiting on the line in case they say no.
Oh my God, what was the outcome?
The listeners this time said 61%. Yes, there could be something there between them.
Wow.
We agree.
That is not an overwhelming majority, but still majority.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. And that means Sandra and Richie are sticking around for more of Blind Love Is, and we're adding a brand new wrinkle to the conversation going forward. And they don't know this yet. We're going to be bringing in the romantic Wheel of Accents. It means whatever foreign accent the wheel lands on, they have to use it to discuss the topic that they are given.
I hope it's it's offensive.
They might both get the same accent.
Oh.
They may get different accents for the same conversation.
Loved knows no bounds.
Let's spin it. This one's going to be for Richie. Let's spin that wheel.
Hey, it's a pretty big wheel.
Richie, you got Russian.
Oh, man.
All right, so we're hearing from Russian Richie, and for Sandra, let's spin her wheel.
Oh, no.
Sandra, you get British.
Okay, I think I can do that.
That was pretty good. That was pretty
Sliding
good.
into it.
That's already going well. So now the topic that you're both being given is discuss what type of meal you two want to go out and get for your hot date tonight.
Okay.
Richie, you're going to start us off. Go ahead.
So, what would you like to eat?
Yes, it's so
So
good.
much anger.
That's perfect.
Love it.
Well, it depends. I don't want to have stinky breath if I've got a kiss after.
Oh, stinky breath. I thought she
Oh.
said stinky bread.
So nothing with garlic, I guess.
Nothing garlic.
Italian food?
I like it.
Was
He's
he
a big Russian dude. I
From
can
Brooklyn, I think.
imagine. Yeah.
He's a drunk Russian, so that's why. So
No, I think Italian food has too much garlic in it. What's like maybe a light salad?
She's good.
Boring.
Can we put vodka all over it?
Vodka. He's like in character.
Wow.
Well, he needs to eat some beef.
Or is that your real life answer?
Borscht.
I'm not sure where my accent ends.
All right.
When can they drop it?
All right, I think we've decided we're having salad topped with a little bit of Smirnoff on top, so that's nice.
Vodka dressing. Good job,
Beautiful.
guys.
Okay, well done on your first topic. I
Good.
felt the chemistry.
He was really hoping for that Italian vodka pasta, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can tell.
That would've been
he didn't
nice.
know where to go when she turned him down on the pasta.
It was beautiful. There was compromise going on.
Yeah.
They were listening to each other. Sounds like a great couple so far.
Playful.
Let's go to the next topic and your brand new accents.
Oh,
Richie,
wait.
we're spinning your wheel again. Let's do
Come
it.
on, man.
gosh.
Richie,
We need to get slower,
your
Neil.
second accent is
Yes?
French.
Ooh la la.
Oh.
Oui, oui.
All right.
Well, save the bathroom break for after the show, okay, Richie?
More confidence in
So
that
you're
one.
going to be French for this next conversation. Meanwhile, Sandra, your accent is going to be...
Please be Vietnamese. Please.
Ooh, Southern Hick.
Yay! That's a fun one.
Wow.
A Southern Hick. Okay.
Okay. French and Southern, a little Creole combination here, maybe?
Why does her Southern Hick sound also like her English?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have our accents. Your next topic to discuss is future children.
Oh my God.
Why did we choose that?
This is a conversation that tends to come up earlier and earlier in relationships. Richie, you love the name Raisin for a baby girl.
What?
But
Is that
Sandra,
true?
you are dead set on the name Hannibal.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And you two are not seeing eye to eye. You need to make your point and convince the other person why you think your name is better. Go ahead.
Okay, so right off the bat, ain't nobody want a child named Raisin. What is it? They were raised and they dried up in the sun. Hannibal is like it's like a powerful name. It strikes fear in people's hearts.
Oh,
strong baby girl.
Howdy.
But what about if we had a bunch of babies? They could be Raisinets.
Oh, Raisinets.
Raisinette.
The accent. And
Dang French boy talking to me about Raisinette.
French, yeah, that's you would say that.
I don't want to tease my children with the name Hannibal.
that is possibly the worst
bad.
French accent I've ever heard.
He sounds more English than he did when he first started.
It's from
the call.
Eastern France. That's what it is.
Oh, different
that's what
dialect.
it
It's
is.
a little bit close. All right.
I moved there as a child.
All right.
This is funny and fun, guys.
Yeah, no, I wish that we could let them argue about baby names for longer, but we are
now
running out of time.
I'm on board with Raisin.
I know. Raisin sounded like
Raisinette is like the cutest.
That is
the
adorable.
hot new girl name of the year, but
Yeah.
we're out of time. We have to decide once and for all. Do we think that we ship Sandra and Richie as a couple?
Yeah,
Do we
of
want them
course.
to meet up in real life?
Do they want to
Oui,
meet up
oui.
in real life? That's what I want to know.
I don't know if they're going to have as much
What?
fun in real life as they would on our show, Jeff.
I mean, and it's also a little bit up to them.
A
So,
little bit.
A little bit.
well, you know, they have a choice, I guess.
That's their life.
We'll let them choose a little.
I would love to have a date with you.
Oh, okay. Richie wants to continue to use his French accent to talk about
He's
it.
feeling like a really sexy man
He
right
I
now.
thought
is.
that was Borat. I thought that was a new accent.
Sandra, do you want to use an accent and say how you feel about Richie?
Okay, I guess I feel more comfortable like this. Yeah.
Super
Like this
relaxed.
meaning the accent that you're talking in or with him?
Yeah, actually a little bit of both.
Okay.
Hey, old Southern Belle.
Maybe Richie needs to keep his French accent when they meet up in
He got me
person.
lessons.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
what does
cute.
this
So you
mean?
guys are going to meet up in real life?
Yes.
That wasn't your accent, Richie.
That's the
Oui,
first
oui.
time you... Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Oui. Okay, and Sandra, how you feeling?
I say wee too.
Yeah!
That-
Different wee-wee.
In that accent, it sounds like a private party.
That was a successful edition
Oh, that's
of
so cute.
Blind Love Is. We're gonna set up Sandra and Richie on a real in-person date, and
Will you
we're gonna pay for it too.
Yeah, and keep us updated on how it goes. I want an update from you, too.
You bet your
Oui, oui.
bottom.
Okay. All right. I think he's exhausted his French, but
Yeah, that's all.
make sure to text in to 78592 and tell us what'd you think about the Wheel of Accents. Did it add to the romance?
Heck yeah.
So anyway, that is Blind Love Is. Tune in for the next edition soon. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change wants you to breathe out your oil change-anxiety. And breathe in automotive peace. Visit us today.
What if you asked two different people the same set of questions? Even if the questions are the same, our experiences can lead us to drastically different answers. I'm Minnie Driver, and I set out to explore this idea in my podcast, and now Minnie Questions is returning for another season. We've asked an entirely new set of guests our 7 questions, including Jane Lynch, Delaney Rowe, and Cord Jefferson. Listen to Minnie Questions on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. 7 questions, limitless answers.
I need directions for paying down debt.
Starting route. Apply for a SoFi personal loan and consolidate your debt into one fixed payment. Turn right into a positive outlook and get $5,000 to $100,000 as soon as the same day you sign with no fees required.
Got it. You could get out of high-interest credit card debt with a SoFi personal loan. View your rate at SoFi.com/debt in 60 seconds with no impact to your credit score. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions at SoFi.com/debt. NMLS 696891.
That feeling of owning your first Mercedes-Benz is hard to believe, but it's real. From the leather stitching to the iconic design, every element of a Mercedes lives up to its reputation. See for yourself at your local dealer. Offers are waiting.
Looking for a mortgage, credit card, or auto loan? Then you should know your FICO score. Did you know 90% of top lenders use FICO scores? Visit myfico.com/free today to get your FICO score for free. MyFICO makes it easy to understand your credit with FICO scores, credit reports, and alerts. Visit myfico.com/free or download the MyFICO app and discover the score lenders use most.